everybody, welcome to the trending stream here on the World Wide Web. Please, subscribe, click, hit that bell when you subscribe to get the latest video and notifications. I really would appreciate it. I thank all the brand new subscribers. It means so much to me. And on this channel, I give you the top trending topics and I keep you in the know. So again, thanks everybody for coming aboard. Today it's kind of a shocker, but it isn't a shocker. We're going to talk about Playboy. Everybody pretty much knows Playboy, what Playboy is, especially the Playboy magazine. It's a magazine that basically shows nude women. Heck, even, celebrities from all over are on here, right? And, of course, they have, even Trump made it. But a lot of people don't know that Hugh Hefner, the perv that created Playboy back in 1953, the very first playmate, and I didn't even know this, was Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe was supposedly the very first Playboy playmate. Here you can see the magazine. It's worth thousands of dollars now. It was for 50 cents. Playboy Entertainment for Men and all of this stuff here, guys. You can't make this stuff up. It is what it is. So I didn't know that. So anyway, there it is. You have Marilyn Monroe. Now, throughout the years, I've talked about Marilyn Monroe and everything. I believe Marilyn Monroe was used by the system, by the elite. Of course, she, I guess, slept with Kennedy and the brother and all these things. She was like Jennifer Lopez, Madonna, multiple boyfriends and all of these things here. Here she is. She ended up dying, but I believe she was part of the M and the K system, the ultra stuff, the hidden symbols of one of the original Hollywood, MK. Here you can see one of her photos again with the one eye and all of these things, guys. And that's the reality, right? This is how Hollywood is done. You don't get into Hollywood unless you go through certain things. And even looking here in her hand gesture, you can see the very first one, up, down, as above, so below, and then the hand gestures of the dark hand systems, right? Whenever you have two fingers together and the one finger's out apart, which you can clearly see here together, they're going down, and then you have the two. That's a symbol of that. Very, very sad. Just, that's it. Hollywood is filled with that. You have also Hugh Hefner connected with most elite, but what really caught attention a couple years ago when Hugh Hefner was alive, the connection with Bill Cosby and all the allegations that were going on with him, which Bill Cosby did go to jail for a while, but then got out. Of course, there was a connection of a young playmate as well, that she was a Playboy playmate in 1968. She took her life because she was being used and passed around by Bill Cosby, Hugh Hefner, and dozens of other Hollywood honchos. So this is a dark corporation. Of course, we know that Hugh Hefner is dead, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. But let's jump in. From 1953 was the very first edition of Playboy, which had Marilyn Monroe, MM, right? The M, right? 33. We got connected dots there. To today, in October of 2021. So when we go into Playboy.com, of course, the first thing you see here, the multiple crosses, that's called the double cross. And now, if you haven't heard, I'm sure you heard because of the information, now for the first time in history, you have literally a man in the front cover of Playboy. Yep, not a woman, right? Because, it was the woman. We know that, yes, men have been on the cover. We know that. Trump was even on the cover. Here he is. Oh, yes, a Playboy. So here he is. But we're talking as the centerfold. A male, right, is in the centerfold. Again, hey, guys, I have to make this disclaimer. Some people may go and say you're hating this. And listen, I'm reporting on the news. Bottom line, okay? All right? This is in Daily Mail. and this is the female. So this is supposed to be the feminine, or female part of Daily Mail. But, well, now I guess a man is a woman, right? That's what they're implying here. Because an influencer makes history as Playboy's first ever gay male cover star, posing in a version of the iconic bunny costume. But Twitter's baffled by a Guy Focus magazine nonsense choice to feature a man on its front. You can't make this stuff up. Here we go, guys. Whatever, it's a Filipino influencer. Bretman, he even got man in his name. Hey, whatever, Rock. And he's 23. Of course, we know that the system and the elitists love the number 23, 23, 33, right? He lives in Hawaii. And now his covers the digital issues dressed in a sexy Playboy bunny costume. While his followers are thrilled, many Playboy readers have complained on Twitter that it's how to kill a brand in 9 seconds. So many of the pervs that are watching, or that still, go on these magazines, and I guess they have the digital magazines, whatever, they go, wait a minute, we don't want this, whatever. And it's on the websites here. Okay, all these things, guys, you can't make this stuff up, right? So anyway, they're upset. Many are confused as to whether Playboy knows its audience anymore. But again, guys, I'm telling you that everything that happens for a reason through the media. And I will prove that here in a second. Again, the musician Bad Bunny covered the magazine's first digital issue last summer, while Hugh Hefner had a solo cover in 2017. So here he is, again, Playboy, right? When we look close at his tattoos, we have the compass with the rose. This is the Rosicrucians. All of these things here, right? Okay. So there he is. Bretman, a 23-year-old from the Philippines, now found fame as a YouTuber. Vine was also a star of this year's MTV reality show. Bretman Rocks, of course, MTV, Mesa, or whatever, right? Here he is. Online, Bretman, who lives in Hawaii, became famous on social media makeup tutorial videos. Many of these men, or I don't even know what to call it, again, I'm just reporting, are becoming famous through YouTube. YouTube now has promoted this. If you don't believe me, here is his channel, Bretman Rock. Hey, it is what it is. He has over 8 million subscribers, where my channels have been taken down. I don't know why, because, hey, whatever. Now I'm just a news reporter, a vlogger. But here he is. This is his channel. And here he is. Let's see here if it plays. Okay, again, promoting. He lives in Hawaii. And remember, YouTube loves this stuff. Hold on, guys. Liberty Mutual. All right. So here's the video. Here, of course, he gets two, again, it is whatever, monetized. Let's skip this. And here he is. This is what he's just thinking. I don't know why. Actor, singer, dancer, all of these things. Again, again, he's making big buku money, dude. Look at his house here. Do whatever, do art thou will. This is what the elite love. Do art thou will.
And then U.S. MTV star, and of course, as you probably already know, the U.S. YouTube Red star.
YouTube Red. Again, it is no coinky-dink. It's no coincidence that this guy now is in the cover of Playboy magazine, because this is what the system wants, guys. I'm telling you right now. This is why many people go, what's going on here? Playboy, what is going on? And the reason why, again, it's because people need to realize this is not what they're doing here. How to Kill a Brand, 9 seconds. Thank goodness Hugh died before he could do this for his legacy. Now, guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news again. Hugh Hefner, there's reports on it. You can go and do the reports. Hugh Hefner was bisexual, I believe, or a homosexual. Many people say that. I know that may be shocking to you. There's been many reports where he's been with many of the Playboy play bunnies. They used to live with him. He had multiple women there, wives, and they said that Hugh Hefner would not do anything unless he watched, well, G porn, whatever. Whatever. He was a, what? Now, how did he die? Okay, how did Hugh Hefner die? Well, Hugh Hefner died September 27th, 2017. He died at his home in the hills of Los Angeles, California. The cause was sepsis brought on by E. coli infection. E. coli infection or whatnot. Now, when you do research on these E. coli infections, there is a lot of there's a lot of information here on those right here. So anyway, there's E. coli bacterium in sexual activities of homosexual and bisexual men with urinary symptoms, urinary tract infections. Many of these people have that as well. So it's known, guys. I mean, whatever. Right here it is again. More E. coli stuff and all these things. So but anyway, whether you believe that or not, the guy was a bisexual man. So this person here writing that Hugh Hefner is turning over his grave, no. There's been many, many a times where many Playboy playmates said he had to watch certain types of sexual acts so he would be aroused. All these things, he couldn't even do it. At the end of his life, he was 91 years old and all of that. So anyway, guys, I know this is getting too personal, but that's the reality of it all. So now we know that the system promotes these things. Hey, it is what it is. All I'm doing is reporting on the news here. Of course, signs and symbols, right? Cheetah print, beta cat, right? Black and white duality. It is what it is, guys. But there you go. I just wanted to connect some dots for everybody. This is the new age, the new world, system that they're pushing. And it's no surprise. No surprise. It's a shocker. It's more for me a shocker in some sense that, wow, they're really doing it as fast as they're doing it. But this is the new agendas. This is what YouTube promotes. This is what MTV promotes. This is what now Playboy promotes. Do you even know why guys would buy who bought? Yeah, so people are shocked, but it isn't really anything. Oh my, I'm obsessed, all these things. Again, all there, right? We see other men that were in front of Playboy, Trump and, Leslie Nelson, Burt Reynolds. But this is the first one that is the main attraction, as they say, in their system, guys. What do you think? What do you think down below? Again, I'm just a reporter. It is what it is, right? This is the world. It's on feminine male, female male, but it's a male on Playboy anyway, there you guys go. You let me know. Thanks again for coming aboard. I pray y'all have a blessed day. Thanks again, and I'll see ya in the next exciting edition of the Trending Stream. And that's what I do. I cover the trending topics. Take care. Have a blessed one. Bye-bye.